From the capital of Tennessee and of country music for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South between the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Returning it from the 4. Juke the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Come on, go!
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Caught, nice gain left side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Titans will have a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. This is Pollard running left. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Drop 60, drop 60.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. This is Ridley working the right side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, able to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
He's going to throw here on 3rd. Caught into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Pollard. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
From the 26 on 2nd down. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Ward now on 3rd down. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. 16 yards on the play. And the Titans will have a first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Now it's Pollard. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Get it. Let's go.
Now a toss. It's Pollard. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
You get to these goal-to-goal situations, you know what a win is defensively, Kate? A stalemate. Just don't let them go forward. When you actually knock them backwards as they just did, you've now energized your whole group defensively.
Here we go. Cougar Knights ready.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Ridley, incomplete.
Tried getting it to Calvin Ridley. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
Slide's kick is up and good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
All in all, Kate, we call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Straight to the air is Richardson. On the move, headed right. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Hey, Mikey, here we go.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Come on. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short, Brock. So often it's those guys and not the corners of the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle linebackers, are just oversized safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did.
That's complete to Warren along the sideline. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's able to get this down to the 13. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Okay, ready.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 3rd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman Jr., and they're up against it. 4th down coming up. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hey, please.
Now Ward. Finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's good for a Tennessee.
1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest.
First and 10
Both
at the
teams
40-yard
neck and
line.
neck so far. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They've got a first to begin the frame.
Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Ward off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be second down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
60 Maverick.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Here we go. Hit Panther 80. Panther 60. Panther 60.
On 3rd down, Pollard. Cuts right. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Cut near the goal line. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans take a second quarter lead. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown.
Joey Slye lining
So,
up.
Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Receiver in motion going left. They think they hand it off now Richardson. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Let's go
To the air, it's Richardson. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Man in motion, out of the slot. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Situational football. Looking at first and goal, these defenses know what's coming at them. More often than not, a run play. It really is better to throw the ball unless you've got a way to disguise the run, and there was no disguising on that one.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson has it in close and just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Third and goal for Richardson. And the Titans rush brings him down. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Oh, that's a bummer right there, Kate. Nothing early open on that down. And I'd much rather see him try to go forward, keep fourth down and play. Taking that big a loss, it really rules out that kind of decision.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a first down. So now, following the penalty, it's first and goal. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone. Things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. To throw, Richardson. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Kevin Winston with the INT. And the Titans are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Yeah, I totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely it's what you did to get down inside the red zone. But so often what works in theory doesn't work in practice. And it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10. They'll stuck this one on the ground with Pollard. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
The 47-yard line.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
This goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
19.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. It's the Titans behind the sticks on 2nd and 11.
60 Mavericks. 19. Come on. 60 Eagles. 79 Gross. Trap 60. Cougar 19.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Okay, third and a lone yard coming up. Ward, a quick throw, complete. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
First and 10, it's Pollard. The ball's out, he lost it. And the Colts pick it up. And they're able to add some extra yards onto the turnover too, Brock, as this defense steals away possession. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. That second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway. I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Here's 2nd and 11. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop that. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Pittman sent in motion right. Richardson on 3rd. Taken in by Downs, left side. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Richardson. Catch is made down the right sideline. He'll get this down to the 33-yard line. They got 24 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Richardson. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Richardson to throw again. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Going again, Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Once more now, it's Richardson. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 3rd and goal now. Can they find that final yard?
Lions, Vikings.
Taylor. And he's going to be stopped. Third goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal? They're going Taylor. And they turn him away. The defense holds strong, and they get off the field with a turnover on downs. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
70. Hey, check that. Street.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Taylor again. Jukes one defender. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
Haven't been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate. I don't know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing. Run right at him and go make a point.
Downs will go in motion left. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. During practice, the both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
They'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
19 Tiger, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
From the gun, it's Ward. And the defender comes away with it. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Colts are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 79, Cowboy in. Blitz. Go.
I'll start on the ground. Taylor. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Play fake, it's Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's gonna let this go. Deep down there. Big gain downfield. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Play action, it's Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
2nd and 6 now. Oh, Richardson fumbled it. And the Titans got it. And they can't call the return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
First down throw here for Ward. One's cut on the left sideline. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Here we go.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Panther 60. Cup 19! 18, Pioneer! Let's go!
Ward's going to throw here on third. This has been a trend, yet another interception! Tarvarius Ward picks it off! And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Now, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Ready.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 77 Wolf.
Taylor trying the left side.
An offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out, because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Sandy Lions. 19 Lions.
Richardson now, 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Play action with Richardson. Buying some time right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, it's Richardson. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Panther 11.
They take the handoff, now Richardson. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
19 tight.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Throw right side finds Pittman. Running in the red zone. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts now trail by just a point in the 4th. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. Escapes a defender. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Now the shotgun. It's Ward. And the Colts get to him. He goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
18 Cardinals. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk, 19, Charger, 19.
Richardson. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Go! 60 boxes.
From the gun, Taylor takes out a one-stop. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Thought for a second he might have had the first, but still a little bit of work to do here on 2nd down. Option give to Taylor. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he gets this forward to the 19. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
They've got a man in motion. They run again on 1st with Taylor. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from them? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Come on, come on.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. The throw is caught. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 4th quarter lead. That one right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
60 down. Ready? Bronco 80. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Ward setting up to throw. This one falls incomplete. Trying getting that to his back, Tony Pollard. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Go.
2nd and 10 now. Ward. Has him running the comeback. And he'll get it up to the 38-yard line before going down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Kevin Tyrus. Street. Street. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Again, Ward going to the air. Put the body on the line for his team. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans losing by 7. New set of downs for him from the 46.
79 Bronco. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Get up. 6 Cup 19. Cup 19. Let's go.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. Chased out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go. Set. 65, 65. Ready.
Here he is to throw. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. It's a race down the right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans cut it to a point late in this one. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Hey, smash Bronco. Let's go.
Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. And he's out of bounds, past midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for Indianapolis, 1st down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Ready. 77, back to 60,
They go again with Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Setting up to pass. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
On the run right, throwing deep down the side. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Straight ahead with Taylor. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Here we go, here we go. County Lions. County Lions.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. He wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's 4th down now. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Here's Spencer Schrader. A lot riding on this field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that kick? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
79, good. Ready?
He'll look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover, so that brings up 4th and long. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Desperation time here on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, after that stop, Kate, they can start to celebrate. Kind of. They still got to finish this game. And my favorite formation in football, that victory formation. Get into it, secure the football, and you'll secure this victory.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. The Colts in a victory formation as they kneel it down. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that'll do it for this one with Brock.